Hi everyone, and welcome to the Shape Your Future Healthy Kitchen, sponsored by TSET. I'm Heidi. I am here with Chef Val from OUTU School of Community Medicine. Thank you for being here.
Of course.
And again, I know we've talked about this on the last few segments, or it's summer in general, it's hot, you don't want to be making a lot of stuff with the oven. So tell us what we're doing for today.
So we're doing a very simple carrot salad. Maybe has a tiny bit of an Asian flair to it because it has rice wine vinegar, but it doesn't have to have rice wine vinegar.
Okay.
You could change that. You could do apple cider vinegar. You could do white wine vinegar. I mean, really, you could
Whatever
just do whatever
vinegar you want.
Yeah, right. Choose a vinegar. So this is also going to be a great base for a grilled fish, a grilled shrimp, chicken, something like that.
Okay.
And I mean, like you said, it's going to be really easy. So we actually did some of these. You can see these really long, pretty strips of carrot that we used a peeler to just.
Okay, so you did it yourself.
Like the length. We don't have a
I got all excited. I was trying to like.
So just the length of the carrot. But if you don't want to spend the time, because it does take a little time, but it's a beautiful salad if you use it that way. Or you can just use a box grater. Maybe you have a bigger box grater than this. I don't know. This is pretty tiny. Okay, so you could do that.
But if you had time on your hands, you can go that route.
Or you can buy the shredded carrots.
Okay.
Or you can put this in the food processor, right? I mean, this is an
easy
thing to put these in the food processor.
But I do agree. If you have the time, this is very pretty. Not that I'm discounting that, but it is very pretty when you can do them on your own.
So this is a microplane, and we've used it many times on this segment, but we're just getting some of that zest. It's just on the back there. I wanted to get all of that in there.
Okay.
And we have the zest in the bowl. So that's going straight in.
You can smell it. Smells good.
Yeah, it smells so good. Some rice wine vinegar.
Okay.
This is just going to all get tossed together. Some chopped cilantro.
Now, I do have a question. Like, if you did do a different vinegar, like you had mentioned just a second ago, do you have to change any of these other ingredients?
I don't think so. I think you're really doing the same thing. And, you know, we try to make our recipes really adaptable, and you totally can. But just know that if you start changing out this one, it's going to have a totally different taste. Like if you do parsley instead of cilantro, and you do bell pepper instead of jalapeno, and you do a different, like we're using lime juice also. So if you did just a vinegar instead of that, you're going to get a really different salad.
It'll be a different flavor.
Yes. Okay. Okay, so some sliced jalapenos are going in, and then some lime juice.
Okay. And I know I've said this before, but it's like when we do the summer salads and things like this, it screams that because it just looks so fresh and green and orange and.
Yes, so some lime juice, and then we're just gonna do a tiny drizzle of honey. That doesn't look very tiny coming off there, does it?
Well, we'll just say it is.
Okay, tiny drizzle of honey. The carrots are pretty sweet, so you don't necessarily have to have this if you're trying to avoid sugar.
So you could leave it off if you wanted, or maybe you're not a honey fan.
Maybe you don't like honey.
I don't know how that's possible,
I don't know.
But you could.
Okay, so this is all just getting tossed and stirred together, and it's ready to go. I mean, like really, this is a very simple salad, especially if you were to use these carrots, and they do cost more, but I mean, if you're really trying to save on time, these are great.
Still have a great salad out of this. So you can serve immediately, no chilling necessary,
Not necessarily,
anything like that.
but that is a good point. Anytime you make kind of a little vinaigrette, we kind of made a vinaigrette. We didn't use any oil, but the flavors are going to blend and intensify with a little bit of time.
Oh my goodness, that's so good.
Such a great salad.
It is an amazing salad. It's so good, I'm still eating. So bear with me, but you definitely want to check out this recipe or any of the others. Go ahead and head to kjrh.com, and I'm going to keep eating.